Okay. So I know you. You've been in the park about 5 years.
Yeah, we go way back.
You go way back, yeah. So what does Central Park mean to you?
I love Central Park. To me, Central Park is like my home away from home. I spend just probably more time in Central Park than I do in my own house. For me, the fact that it's in the center of New York City, it really takes you away from the city. Kind of keeps you in tune with nature here.
So, what do you see in Central Park as far as the people?
Sorry?
What do you see in Central Park as far as people?
I notice people. I meet the entire world right here in Central Park, but I spend more time observing nature. I love watching the hawks, the squirrels. I like seeing the hawks catch the squirrels. It's always a pleasure to see a good hunt.
Yeah, you got some. I saw those. You got some pictures
Yes, I've
that I
taken
don't
some.
think any photographer in the park has ever gotten before.
I've taken some really good hawk pictures.
You're like a foot away.
Very up close, yes.
Yeah, I think all the other photographers are very envious.
I had professional photographers try to buy them all for me. They begged me to text my pictures to them because I was just fortunate that day. I didn't even know my phone could take such good pictures, but I just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Well, it's funny you mention your phone, but we'll get to that in a second. I took a Polaroid of you, but you don't have it today, but
yeah, I know.
Maybe it's at home in a safe place.
Guilty of that. I didn't know I was supposed to walk around with my Polaroid.
I said bring it to the interview, but
yes.
So, what does that picture mean to you?
It reminds me of the days when photography meant something, unlike our present time now when everything is digital and we just take a picture and look at it and delete it and take another one, almost as if there's a set way that it's supposed to be, so we keep taking more pictures because it doesn't. To me, a Polaroid really captures the moment, just like I said, like photography was meant to be. And it kind of gives me the impression that I'm holding on to the fact that it's black and white. It gives me the illusion, I guess, that I'm holding on to something in the past.
So how does that picture that you have? How does that? Let's say you were here, I wasn't here. We took that picture Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, we took that picture a few days ago.
You decided you wanted a picture of you at the mall. You didn't want a selfie, you wanted someone to take it. But as you find somebody, here's my phone, please take a picture. What does that picture that was just taken compare to the Polaroid? What does that mean?
I think there's a huge difference between having your picture taken with a modern digital device versus an old-fashioned Polaroid picture. It just seems more meaningful. I think a digital picture, you can take it, just dismiss it if you don't like it. A Polaroid really captures the moment. You don't get to do another take.
You get one. Digital, you just take another.
And it's more real. It's almost like taking pictures with a digital instrument is almost performative. It's like you take a number of takes to get the picture you want. It's almost like you're shooting a movie and you cut, redo. Whereas with a Polaroid, it is what it is.
So, what are you going to do with the Polaroid? What are your plans for it?
Well, my intention is to take a Polaroid shot probably once a week, maybe for the entire summer.
I thought this was a lifelong project.
Oh, well, yeah, if you're going to be around, that kind of solidifies our relationship. That means we should never be apart and we should be together. As long as you're around, I guess I'll be taking Polaroids. So
as long as I can find the film, yeah.
So
what, you know,
So let's just do that. Let's do Polaroids until you can't find Polaroid films available anymore.
then I'll start making it.
There you go.
So why? I'm just curious. Why do you want to do this?
When I was a kid growing up, we used to have photo albums, like a physical book of pictures, and it's almost like those things don't exist anymore. And I think it's something I always liked. Like just recently, I was looking at some pictures of 30 years ago when I was a little boy, and it's really interesting what I used to look like then and now, and not just me, but my whole family. It was nice to go in the closet and find this old school album and see the whole family like that. And I think that's something I would like to pass on as I make collections of myself, pictures of myself. I'd like to stack it together in an album, and so somebody could look at it 20 years from now, or maybe even me.
That's good. That sounds like a good project. All right. So, any other thoughts about questions or that I've asked?
No, I just think it's a really cool idea that you thought about coming out to Central Park, and it's almost a service to society, doing Polaroid pictures. There aren't too many people who in this generation know what it is. They would look at the camera and I guess they're looking for a screen or something, and they've never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Kids come to the camera, look behind it, and there's nothing there, and they're like...
Right, because they're just used to seeing a screen, and
they defer to their parents.
Right.
What's going on there?
What is this dinosaur doing here? Yeah. So I think it's great that you're still able to come out here and take Polaroid pictures.
Yeah. It's also trying to bring together the park and the pictures, vintage, and just...
I think now in this this place in life, I think anything we do that could cause us to interact with human beings is a great thing, because now with all the digital instruments, people don't really talk to people anymore. Like I could have taken a selfie with my phone, but then that's just selfish. I don't get to interact with anyone by taking a selfie, which I think is the name of it, selfish. They should call it selfish, not selfie.
Oh, okay. I don't think that would... I don't think people would like that. Maybe
Selfie sounds cute.
Yeah. All right. So, where are you from?
Me, originally, I'm from Trinidad.
And what's your first name?
My name is Keyshawn. And you can find me right here in Central Park. I'm also a bubble artist here in Central Park. I make giant bubbles.
Yeah, definitely. I will say that...
so as long as the weather is good, you'll find me out here.
You are the best one in the park.
Rumor has it. I don't toot my own horn, but I've been told.
Okay, well, enjoy that picture, and there's going to be more to come.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Maybe at some point I'll lay all the pictures out, take a picture of that.
Yeah, so you can see my aging process.
Over the summer.
Right. Can you capture my grays? Yeah. It's probably good that grays don't show up in black and white.
Well, this is a black and white interview.
Oh, is it?
Black and white digital.
Interesting.
Got
me!
It's the only way I could get vintage with digital.
Interesting.
This film just, would be...
So are you an aspiring photographer, or are you faking it, or are you like a real photographer? I'm
Photographer or
the
filmmaker?
interview.
What do you mean? Photographer or filmmaker?
Filmmaking.
I used to be in film, and I moved to photography. So
I think it's a really interesting art. Sometimes I think I want to get me a camera and get involved with photography as well. But
start small. Don't go out and buy some big camera.
That's what I do. I always think big.
See, that's what I see people around here. They go out and buy some big camera.
I know, I've seen. Well, actually, everybody thinks they're a photographer now. If they have a cell phone, they have a camera in it. They think they're a photographer because they have a camera. I think a lot of people don't really understand what it takes to be a photographer.
Yeah, but there are people who use their cell phones to get good photographs, but they just have to look at it, take a step back, as opposed to just snapping away.
Right.
Like, I read somewhere that a lot of news or photojournalists use it to kind of capture quick moments.
Right.
Just
I
when they're working.
think it's really nice that we can have something in our back pocket that we could use to record things that's happening or evidence or capture a moment very quickly. But I feel also like the more digital stuff we have, the less human connection we have, and that to me is kind of scary, because I see sometimes I will see entire families hanging out together, and rather than taking pictures of each other, they're all trying to take a selfie, and with the texting, no one's really talking. People don't talk to people anymore. I see families not talking to each other. I see them, even the 3-year-old kid is on some sort of device, and everybody's so disconnected. To me, it's a little scary.
Well, that's what part of the message of the Polaroid, to bring people together.
Good. I like that. So you'll probably see me on a regular basis.
Okay. All right.
Consider yourself warned.
All right. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Very well.